Can I see on here? Okay. Oh, I'm like, am I going to be able to see the sign? I should have highlighted it in black. Anyway, guys, so this is what we're talking about today. So come on in. So a lot of people, they ask and they wonder, how much are we charging in this industry? Okay, so one thing I do want to get clear, guys. Okay, now you know when you get into this industry, you hear a lot of people talk about TPAs and things like that, right? Or they may not be getting paid enough, right? Because they are dealing with a TPA, which is a third party administrator. Okay, TPAs are middlemen. I don't teach my students to go through TPAs, right? Because if you go through a TPA, they are going to, what is a better word that I can use? I ain't got another one. Screw. They're going to screw you over. Okay. In this industry, guys, if you want to make sure you are getting paid what you are worth, then you have to market your business, and you do not want to sell yourself short by going to, oh, sorry, don't answer that, girl. I'm sorry. I was trying to say hey. Mel B. I was trying to say hey. I'm sorry. um you want to make sure that you are getting paid what you are worth in this industry. You have to think about it like this, guys. You got the training, you paid for the training, you've done all the work. So why would you allow someone to pay you $10, $20 when you know they're going to get $500, right? So let's just do a breakdown of this invoice. This is one of my students, right? Shout out to Linda. Listen, my girl Linda, baby, she don't play. That's one thing. Look, I love when my students listen, because this is what I be telling y'all. Charges will be charged. Can somebody comment? Charges will be charged. Can somebody please comment? Charges will be charged. Why will charges be charged? Charges will be charged because, y'all listen to me. Y'all listening? If y'all listening, I need y'all to hit the like button. Just tap the screen if y'all can hear me and if y'all are listening. Charges will be charged because you are dealing with multi-million-dollar companies, corporations, okay? They do not have to wait until they get paid next week and next month to spend no money. This is what they do. They have the money to spend. Okay, so don't sell yourself short going through a TPA, allowing them to pay you $10 and $20 when you know they're getting this type of bread. Okay, so let's go over this invoice. This is your business now. You can charge whatever you want to charge. This is your business. But me, as your instructor, I'm telling you to, baby, put your knees in their back, period. I don't care. Put your knees in their back. Okay, Lisa, knees in back. Okay, so this is what Linda charged, baby. When I tell you, Linda, you know my students, baby, because charges will be charged. Okay, so Linda, she did a bag. She charged them $200 for a bag. Okay, so y'all know that you can charge whatever you want to charge in this industry, but she charged them $200 for a bag. And then she charged them for a 5-panel, which is $125. That is a DOT screening. You have non-DOT and you have DOT. $125. A TPA would have paid her $20 for that. Are y'all hearing me? $20. We don't do that over here. We want our money. Inflation is inflationing. Okay, we want our bread. Point blank in the period. $125. In this industry, you can charge $125 plus per collection. This is your business, but please don't go under $125. Okay, on-site coordination and documentation. She charged $50 for that. Guys, you got to be charging these people. You got to charge them. You don't just charge them no one flat fee. If you got to show up to their location, you're going to charge them for mileage. You using your CCF form, you got to charge them for that. You're charging, okay? So she also charged them an extra $25 because she did something for them over the weekend. Hello, we got charges will be charged. Listen, anybody that link up with me, they already know. We ain't playing no games. Anybody got time to listen. Y'all can't be scared because y'all dealing with these companies. They got plenty of bread. Take it for somebody. I'm in trucking. I know exactly how the money flow. Okay? They got plenty of money. These businesses got plenty of money. Okay? Then she charged them an extra $50 because the donor had a shy bladder. That means that when she gave the donor their cup to go into the restroom to give her 45 milliliters, okay? The donor did not provide enough urine. Okay, so therefore she had to use another cup. So what did she do? She charged them $50 for that. Do y'all get what I'm stepping in, baby? Charges will be charged. This is grown folks stuff, baby. Grown folk, people that got real bills. This how grown folks charge. this is how grown folk charge. They got real bills and real responsibilities. Okay, and then she charged them an extra $50 because the donor was late. This how grown folks charge. This is how you charge these businesses out here. Okay, this is how you charge. Now, say for instance, and she charged them $500 for this. She could have charged them more if she wanted to, but she charged them a total of $500. If she would have went through a TPA, she probably would have got like $60 for this. 60. Okay. Now a lot of people, oh yeah, I want to go through a TPA because they send me business, but they not paying you no money. See, the problem is there's too many people on social media and they want to look cute for social media. Look at me, I got a business. Look at me, I got a lab. Look at me, I'm going to do a test, but you ain't getting no money. Understand? You are grown with real bills and real visions and real things that you want to do in life. You want to buy land. You want to pay your house off. You want to buy a car. You want to take a trip finally. You want to put your kids through school, whatever. Therefore, you got to charge and you got to work your business. Yeah, it's easy. Okay, I'm going to go through a TPA. Yeah, send me my money. Do you not know there's so many people that have labs, multiple labs, but they're going through a TPA? That don't make sense. The math is not mathing, guys. It ain't mathing. When you already know that these people getting all of this, you see it. Y'all see that they gonna get it, but they gonna give you pennies. It's just like you working for them. If you was gonna allow them to pay you $10 and $20, baby, you could have stayed on the clock. At least you would have got some insurance. At least you'll be getting some health insurance, some dental, some vision, some 401k. Hello? You don't become a boss to let somebody make you an employee. That's not what we do over here. So with me under Coach Portia's program, I teach my students how to get a bag. But baby, it all comes with you changing your mindset. You have to understand and know that you are worth it. You have to know that you are valuable in this space. I need to change the color on this because I can barely see y'all comments. You have to know that you are valuable and you are needed in this space. You don't need to move with desperation in this space because you have to understand that there's an abundance everywhere, abundance of businesses, an abundance of companies that need your services. And guess what? They need you to come to them. This is what they need. They need you to come to them. So for those that have been asking the question, how much can you charge? Or you got the people that out here that they go through TPA. So when they see my students make this type of money, they be like, oh no, that can't, no, baby, because this is what I teach them. I don't tell you what you can't do. I tell you what you can do. Hello, why you want somebody around you that's telling you what you can't do? You can't make no money. You can't make no more than $10. Who doing that? Hello, who doing that? Bro, stop playing with me. It's 2026. And this right here is for builders, not observers. If you the type of person you just observe, this ain't for you, baby. This is for builders. This ain't for everybody. Everybody don't want to get out the struggle. Some people love being familiar. They love their familiarity, baby. They got to stay in that circle. Let me tell y'all something. That circle that you trying to stay in gonna keep you broke, busted, and disgusted because you want to stay under. I ain't forgot where I came from. I'm not uppity because that circle that you hanging around, if you elevate, you're going to show them that they're not where they're supposed to be. It's an unspoken rule in your circle that you are not allowed to elevate because if you leave them behind, now they got to look at themselves. You going to be broke, busted, and disgusted, constantly hanging around that circle because you're afraid of being judged for leveling up. Everybody can't go, baby. Everybody can't go with you. You in the wrong circle, putting your seeds in the wrong soil. This is what's happening. It is 2026. All this stuff is going on, and there's people still sitting around here trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills. There are people out here still unemployed, looking for jobs for 6 months, 7 months. My unemployment about to run out. My unemployment about to run out. This is what people talking about. My unemployment about to run out. My unemployment. Bro, I've been on vacation for 30 days. I come back, people still talking about the same stuff. Hello? Do you think I could be taking 30-day vacations if I was charging $10? If I wasn't making no money? No, y'all got to get out y'all feelings, man, and stop playing and stop letting these doggone broke, busted, and disgusted people keep you held down. Forget the circle. Forget the circle that you in. Because if you truly want to help them, you elevate, then you can reach back and pull them back with you if they choose to come. But everybody can't come. Hello? Hello, you need mentorship? Send me a message. Because what I'm doing is I'm going to do 60 days of mentorship where you can call me. You have my number. Call me anytime you want to. 60 days. Anytime you got to go unlimited. You can call me. It'd be $400 though. 60. Listen that. Because anybody know they connected to me, they're going to get a bag. It's just what it is. You call, you got my number. You can call me. What's up, Portia? Listen. And one thing about me, this is what I do. Go look at my testimonials, baby. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. Now, let me show y'all another one. Now, this one of my students, I really was like, listen, what are we doing here? What are we doing on this one? Wait a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. Hold on. Okay, there it is. It's been a minute. Like I said, I've been gone for 30 days. So it's been a minute since I used this. And look, that's one of my students calling me now. Dang. I might have to call her right back. Let's see. I just did this. I was trying to make sure. Okay, there it is. I've been trying not to put all their business out there. Now I was a little disappointed with her, but it's cool. $400. Yeah, $400. And that's really a really good deal because my one-on-one started $300 for 30 minutes. So anyway, listen here. I was a little disappointed, but it's cool. She made $520. We still working on some of my students trying to make them listen. You should be putting your foot in their neck, period. You're not playing. But anyway, it's cool. So she charged them $250 for after-hour service. What I tell y'all? What I tell you? She was being nice. Who know me? What do I tell y'all about after-hour services? What I tell y'all? How much to charge to leave your house? How much do I tell y'all to charge to leave your house? Comment below. Comment below. If they contacted you 12 midnight, 1 midnight, I don't even care. If it's 10 o'clock, everybody close, baby, charges will be charged. You leave your house in the middle of the night, I wouldn't leave my house for under $1,000. She was being nice. She can be nice, no problem. $250, okay, for that service. $125. Y'all see that? DOT collections, $125. I don't know. Listen. We know who getting paid $10. We know who getting paid $20. Them people that go through TPAs, that's who getting paid $10 to $20. They must stay with I don't know. They must ain't got no bills. I don't know what they got. They must ain't got no bills. They can't have no bills. Okay, but this is what we charge. Okay, you with Coach Portia, this is what you charge, or you charge more because this is what you deserve. Hello, you went to school for this. You paid your money to get certified. You paid $600 to get certified, baby. So yes, charges will be charged. Hello? I don't get out your feelings. Stop thinking that, oh, I don't deserve this. I'm so scared. You are dealing with businesses here, corporations. They got millions of dollars. They don't care about that little $500. Okay? They don't care about that little $1,000. They don't care about that little $2,000. They don't care. They got places they got to be. They ain't got time for that. Time is money for them. Time is money. Can somebody say time is money? Hello? Time is money. Y'all listen, I'm in trucking. Y'all know I went MIA for 2 years to do trucking with my husband. It was no problem for me to come offline and do trucking because listen, them companies, they are swiping the card. They sending the wire transfer. No problem. Why? These loads got to get where they need to go. They ain't got time to be, oh, I got to wait till I get paid next week. I got to wait till I get paid next month. I'm so scared. Baby, I want your knees in their back, man. Stop playing. Eggs, how much is eggs? Eggs is what, $6? Baby, your knees, your grown knees, with your grown bills and your children, ungrateful children that always need something. We put knees in backs, period. This is why you have to make sure if you want to get out of the struggle and stay out of the struggle, y'all, please listen to me. Stop being consumers. You need to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. This is how you get out of the struggle. Okay, let's keep going. She charged $40 for the alcohol test. I was so disappointed. Like, girl, but it's cool. We working on it. She charged them an extra, is that $80 or $60? $80 for mileage. Y'all got to charge for mileage. Get your bag, knees and back. Hello, administration processing fee. That's right, baby. You need an admin. I'm the admin too. You need to do paperwork. And you got to pay me for that. Hello, that's $25. Hello, or more. She made, can y'all comment below? Can y'all see how much she made? Comment below. Can you see how much she made? Comment below. Comment below. Comment below. Can you see it? Comment below if you can see it. Comment below. Thank you. Because that's grown. That's somebody that's grown. You grown. Dexter, you grown, right? Angela, you grown? Tracy, grown. We got grown knees and grown bills. So therefore, knees in back. Somebody come in knees and back. Listen, you have to understand that is nothing to them. I'm telling you off top, I already know, especially for this one. Knees and back, thank you. I already know for this one. They was like, oh Lord, God sent me an angel. Baby, because she should have got every bit of 1,600. I'm just saying. Yes, I'm grown, I'm smart, and I am important. Period. Baby, if you ready to buy your land, you want to take trips, you tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, baby, you watching all these people out here get yachts and buy all the things that they want, baby, I want it too. But you got to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Hello? They got plenty of bread. Listen, this is how I got out of the struggle. Hello? They expensive as heck. Baby, my kids went out to school and still. Come on, Aunt. You done left home to get grown and grow up, baby. You still asking God, you could have stayed at home. You gonna still need money from me. All right. But anyway, this is how I got out of the struggle, guys. When I left corporate America, right? When I left corporate America, y'all listen to me. I was pissed when I left corporate America. I was upset. I was mad because I worked at this job I ain't never worked at jobs long, so I ain't gonna say I worked there a long time. I've had 70 jobs. Let's start there. But I was at this job for a good 11 months. I know I was there 11 months. I never called off work. My daughter got sick with the flu. I had to call off. I had to leave early from work to go pick her up. I called in the next day. Listen, baby, this happened about over 13 years ago. My baby that I'm talking about, 22 now. Anyway, but I remember like it was yesterday, baby, because they struck a nerve. Don't play with me. Don't play with me and my baby. Don't play. Don't play with my children. Anyway, I had to leave work, pick her up. She was running a fever. I called in the next day. The owner answered the phone, Mark. I say his name. Oh, well, sue me. Which he tried to. Anyway, y'all finna get into it. Y'all finna tell y'all why he tried to sue me. Anyway, so I called in the next day. He was like, you ain't got nobody else to keep her? Yada, yada, yada. No, I ain't got nobody else to keep her. I can't. And this was on a Thursday. He said, okay, well, we'll see you tomorrow. I said, no, you will not. You'll see me next week, Friday. Hello? You'll see me next week, Friday. And I meant that. Because how you going to see me tomorrow when I told you my daughter got the flu? Don't it take about a week to get over the flu? And if she's going to be sick longer, baby, you weren't going to see me. I ain't never cared about no job. Anyway, so, baby, I went to work because I was pissed, baby. I was ready, baby. Y'all finna talk to me. Y'all want to talk to me? Don't worry, I want to talk to y'all, too. Went into the office. I said, let me tell y'all something. If my babies are not feeling good, I will not be here. This is why I told them. I was, listen, grown knees, baby, and back. If my babies are not feeling good, I will not be here. I said, I don't care if I got 1 million people in my house. They came out of my glory hole. So I'm telling you right now, fire me now, because I'm telling you right now, if my babies are not feeling good, I will not be here, period. She looked at him with her name Amy. She looked at him. He looked at her. She looked at me. Oh, well, Portia, it's not about firing you. Then why are we here? What we here for? So I can beg for you for this damn job. Like, I need to beg you, or I need to apologize for being a parent. Y'all got me messed up. Okay, no problem. Now y'all got me mad. Now I know I'm the one on the phone making the money. I'm using my throat chakra, baby. I'm the one. I'm the one. Glory hole, baby. Came fresh up out of there, baby. I don't care if a million people I'm here. I'm gonna watch them. What's wrong with y'all? So now y'all got me mad. So this is how I left corporate America. Okay, I was broke, but I left. I said, you know what? I'm the one on here making these people money. That's why they mad, baby. They be mad when you ain't at work because you are the money. Listen to me. Why if I'm nothing to you, why you mad that I ain't here? Oh, because I'm the money. Okay. Right? But you can't miss it. You can't miss it. Hello? You can't miss it. All right, let's go. I'm the money. I said, let me open my eyes. Now the blinders are off because y'all done pissed me off. Now the blinders are off. Now I'm finna stick around and see how y'all get these contracts. Because listen, all I need to find out how y'all get these contracts. When I find out how y'all get these contracts, I'm out of here. And that's exactly what I did. I stayed. I was happy to go to work there, baby, because I'm the mole. I'm the mole, baby. I'm trying to see what's going on up in here, baby. Because I know I'm making y'all a lot of money. I know I'm making y'all mad because Portia ain't up here making y'all money. Yeah, I'm making them a lot of money. Okay. So anyway, I seen how they was getting their contract. So I went to start my own business doing the same exact thing. Now, mind you guys, I was broke when I look. Things have not changed in this world. Both me and my husband worked jobs at the time. My husband had to go get a $400 or $500 loan. I can't remember for me to start that business. Okay. So I started the business. I got everything I needed to do to start the business, right? The day before I started my business, my account was in a negative $249. I kid you not, the worst thing ever in life. And I had no gas in my tank. Guys, this was bad for me. I ain't the only one, babe. I know I ain't the only one been outside the gas station with no money. Hello? Broke. I was broke. I said, oh my God. I was at the gas station. I checked my account. It was negative $249. I had no money. My husband had no money because he already got the loan for me to get that. I called my godmother. She said she didn't have it. Okay, no problem. I said, damn, I got to call my daddy. When I tell y'all I do not call my daddy for money, I don't, because it's always been no since I was a child. I ain't got it. I hate having a broke daddy. I hated having broke parents. They was broke. Okay, I ain't got it. So I just knew not to call him, but I had to call him. I was like, no. Okay. I said, Daddy, how you doing? Whatever. Daddy, can you send me $100? He was like, ugh. He go to making all these weird noises when he about to say no. I said, Daddy, I don't never ask you for nothing, man. I said, if I'm asking you for that, mean I really need it. I start my business tomorrow. I'm going to pay you back. He said, yeah, you know, you a good daughter. You don't never ask me for nothing. So he ascended. I said, okay, great. Can you put it on the wire? He said, hell no. Man, you guys, this was over 13, 14 years ago. So they didn't have all these, Apple Pay. They didn't have all that. They had MoneyGram and Western Union. I don't even think they was doing Walmart to Walmart then. He didn't want to pay the fee. He was too cheap to pay the fee. So he wanted to put in the money order and send it to me in the mail. I was like, okay, Dad, whatever. I didn't feel like going off into why I'm broke, why I'm married and ain't got no damn money. I was just like, okay, whatever. Okay, Dad, fine, no problem. I said, Lord, listen, y'all know we went, baby. Listen, oh, Lord. Just say that my stomach was touching my back. That's how broke I was. I said, Lord, if you get me out of this situation, I promise I will be a good steward over my money and do what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So I don't know why I had just checked my account, but I decided to check it again. And $249 in there. Sales Genie, that was a lead service that I was using, put the money back. I don't know how, babe, but I got that money up out of that. I got this gas. So my account was even more than negative. So I think my account was probably like $500 in negative. Now I think about it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're just gonna say $249. Anyway, the next day I started my business. Did I tell y'all I brought one of the girls with me that was working at the company with? Did I tell y'all? I brought her with me. Her name was Winnie, baby. She was good on the phone, baby. She would close some sales. You hear me? Anyway, I got her with me. Negative account. Do you not know how much money I made my first day in business? Now, this is me dealing with businesses here, not consumers. Businesses. Okay. I wasn't selling clothes. I wasn't selling oils. I wasn't selling anything to consumers. I'm offering a service to a business with a negative $200+ in my account. I think it was like 500. Anyway, do you know how much I made my first day in business? Comment below. Comment below. Do you know how much I made my first day in business? First person answer it right, get $50 off my training. First person. How much did I make my first day in business? Oh, boom, simple. Wait a minute, you've been on here before, girl. I made $2,000 my first day in business. Wait a minute, have you heard this story before? Simply tip. Are you cheating? I bet you get $50 off my course. $2,000 my first day in business, guys. $2,000 my first day in business. $4,000 my first full week. Hello, 4,000 my first full week. My second week in business. Who could guess how much I made in my second week in business? Second week in business. Guess, first person get $50 off. Guess. My second week in business. I'm giving y'all 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Ooh, 5,500. Okay, nope, 19. Nope. Come on, keep going. Let's go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Ooh, that's close. 10, 9. You going for 8. You going for 100, whole 100, ain't it simply? 10, 9, 8, 7. Simply, you was close. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I made $8,000 my second week in. Oh, Tim, you was so close. Second week in business, bro. Why? Because I had something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Guys, I didn't know this then, but I know it now that I am money and you're money. When you show up, the money shows up. So guys, this is how this works. If you want the money, you got to show up for it. You got to do it scared. You don't think I was scared? You got to do it broke. You knew I was broke. I was broke. And you have to do it unsure. Guys, my students, like for instance, this one, I don't want to talk about when she took my course, right? The 2 days after she took my course, and she'll tell you, because I got testimonials on her. She said, listen, I was balling on a budget. I had to do the payment plan, right? 2 days after she took my course, she made $1,500 after she got qualified, baby. Wait a minute. Because I got receipts. Y'all already know me, baby. I don't listen. Let me tell y'all something. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. I keep telling y'all. All right. I keep telling y'all. I keep telling y'all, man. It's just what it is. This time I've been speaking for years. I've been speaking this for years. Baby, your words are powerful. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. Period. Results driven. Listen to this.
Yeah, certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 32 people that did testing. Testing 18 people. We did about 12 DOT, and the other ones was non-DOT. That was 15.
Oh, you're in Mississippi. Sew it up, girl.
Right? So good.
Hold on 1 second.
That money come through my account. Get locked in. It's almost for 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work.
That happened so fast for you. And I was like, Yolanda was standing on some law, baby. Law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed and harvest. Listen, she was on it. She was marketing. Like, that's the type of energy that you got to have out here.
The money is out here. That was an easy $1,500 for $1,500 for 3 hours of work.
Right.
Where do you make that at?
All it takes is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say yes, God do the rest.
Money, my funds is my money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make a way. And He did. He did just that. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Y'all better get on the board. I'm telling you, if you try to work above the people, want to work for yourself.
And I was saying it. I don't sell courses. I create winners. Period.
Create winners. Period.
Now look at that. Yolanda lost her job maybe like 9 days later. 9 days later. The day she got fired, she made $400 and some. Yolanda is still in this. This is one of her invoices right here. She made what, $520, right? She didn't know she was gonna lose her job. This is why I tell you that this is the perfect time to learn a new skill while you are at your peak. You got a job, you got a check coming in, learn a new skill because you don't know when they're gonna fire you or not. You got plan A, you working on your plan B. Your plan B. How can I do this in Mississippi? So the great thing about being a mobile tester is that you do not need a location. Guys, this is a superpower for you. You're a mobile tester, you're winning. Most of my students, even my students that have brick and mortars, they still leave they're still flexible to go on site to do testing. You're going to go to the employer's location to do the test. This is what they need you to do. They don't want to have to take time off to leave, send their people off to go they don't want to do that because that takes away a whole day. That puts a damper in their money flow, their workflow. So you coming on site to do the test, right? That's what they need you to do. And you charge them for that. You see the invoice right here, right? You're going to charge them for mileage. You're going to charge them for doing on-site testing. You're going to charge them the fee for showing up. The fee for the service, right? You're doing DOT 125 plus. You're going to charge them for mileage, right? You're going to charge them for whatever. Maybe charges will be charged, but you're going to charge them 125 or more for your DOT testing. Okay, you're going to charge them for your mileage, administration fee, baby. You got to do this paperwork. It's $25 or $30, right? So you want to make sure you're charging. In Mississippi, baby, sew it up because I don't even think they have a lot of locations in Mississippi. I have a few students in Mississippi. I think I got one in Vicksburg, Mississippi, Vicksburg, and somewhere else, somewhere in Mississippi, somewhere close to Hattiesburg, I think. So yes, let me see what other questions did I miss. What other question did I miss? Okay. Did I miss? Okay. Simply Tips, send me a message so I can give you a discount code so you can take the course. Oh, you're in South Haven. Okay, great. So this is what y'all have to realize too. In this industry, it's not even about am I in the right area? Guys, this industry is recession proof and it's everywhere. Anybody that drives a big truck, flies a plane, operates a train, public transportation, or school bus, they fall under CDL. They fall under DOT. They have CDL license. They have to get a test every quarter. Okay, so that's every 3 months. They have to get tested every 3 months. Hello? Every 3 months. Okay, so make sure you send me a message and it expired today. Okay, so you have to use it today. So every 3 months, they have to take a test. Hello? At random, they have to take a test. They can be anytime. Reasonable suspicion, return to duty, pre-employment, post-accidents. They have to take a test, right? This is mandatory by law. So it's a no-brainer to get behind something. Get a skill that is mandated by law. I don't care what's going on. If the economy is up or down, it does not matter. This is compliance. Compliance never closes. It doesn't stop for anyone. It's a no-brainer. You got people with degrees that can't even find a job. Hello? That cannot find a job. Yes, they do. You talk to somebody in trucking. Every 3 months, they have to get a test. See, that's why I can't. So I'm going to have to mute and block you because I can't stand when people don't know what they talking about and come up here with that mess. And you're blocked. See? And you're blocked. Yeah. Every quarter, if you don't know what quarter is, every 3 months, they have to get a test. Reasonable suspicion, post-accident, return to duty, other, okay? They have to get tested. Accidents happen all the time. Accidents happen all the time, right? And they have to be a part of a consortium. If y'all go down my feed, I got so many videos on here. I show you guys the inside of my portal. because I'm in trucking and I know exactly how this works. And I know my people got to go get tests all the time. Hello. I show you guys my portal and how that looks like. I'm gonna try to see if I can re-download it and put it at the top or put it in my story or something like that so you guys can see it. I show you guys what that looks like on the employer side, right? We have to be a part of a consortium. Hello, a consortium. When they get that notification, they get that notification that XYZ and Tim and Harry and all those people got to go get a test. Baby, they got to go get a test. But I'm going to tell y'all something. 9 times out of 10, the companies that you talk to are out of compliance, baby. If they get caught, they get an audit, hello, and they're out of compliance, they can get hit with hefty fees. I ain't talking about no $100 like no traffic ticket. No, I'm talking about 16,000 plus per violation. Okay. And this is just transportation. We haven't even talked about people that's operating heavy machinery, construction companies, CNAs, nurses, anybody in the medical field, guys. The list goes on and on. People that's in sports, government contract. Like, there's so many different industries. You ain't got to beg for no seat at the table out here. It's not enough. The harvest is plenty. It's the workers that are few. There's not enough people out here doing this. You probably see people on TikTok. That's just maybe no. There's not enough people in this space that are doing this, right? This is why my students, they get calls all the time. There's not enough people doing this. And if it was, listen, you talking about the labs, they close at 5 o'clock. The labs close at 5. This is why they link up with us, because they know Ann is better than Nan, and we can talk about that. The labs close at 5 o'clock, maybe 6. They not open the baby. They got bankers hours. Okay. They're not open on weekends. They're not open on holidays. They not getting into that after hour money. But they understand that more equals more. This is why they link up with us. Let me tell y'all, because a lot of people, you got people out here now. I had a girl that messaged that come in on one of my posts. And she said she went to school for something and she's been trying to get with the lab, but she can't get a job. Wait, let me plug my phone up right quick. But she can't find a job and she felt like she went to school for nothing. And I let her know, well, that's the problem. You're trying to find a job. They don't want employees, baby. They want partners, okay? Because employees are a liability. Y'all listen to me. This is why AI is taking over so many people's jobs, because employees are a liability. They got to pay by the hour. If you make money or not, if you bring in the money or not, they got to pay you. Right? Workers, if you fall and hurt yourself on the job, now they got to pay you workers' comp. You can even sue them for $1 million, whatever. They got to pay you that, right? If you get fired, okay, now unemployment, right? 401k, dental, vision, all of the things. So you're not using your unique gifts, talents, skills, anything like that to help them make money. Because as you can see right here, when we out here doing grown folks things, because we got grown folks bills, and we charging them $520, right? The lab says, how can we make money without spending so much money? Because every company wants to expand. Everybody wants to expand, whether they admit it or not. Even people working regular jobs. Everybody want a better job, or they want to work for themselves. They want to do something. They want to win the lottery. They want to do something for expansion. Hello. So we help them make money and save money at the same time. Guys, it will cost them billions of dollars if they wanted to get 30,000 locations. That's nothing in the whole United States of America. 30,000 locations, that's nothing, right? But it will cost them billions of dollars to do that. They got to go through all this paperwork. They got to go through building and licenses. They just got to do too much, okay? However, when they link up with us, we help them make money and save money at the same time. Why? Because first of all, we're sending our specimens to a lab, especially if we're doing DOT. We have to send it to a lab because there's an MRO there. Okay. So the lab, they're going to charge us a fee for the screening. Okay. For the screening. So if the lab charges you $12 or $18 or $26, whatever it is, they know that they're going to get that money. So say, for instance, if they're only charging $12, right? And they got 30,000 locations. And out of 30,000 locations, they're getting $1,800 per month. Per month. from each location. Guys, that's $54 million per month. Man, success leaves clues. Did y'all just hear what I said? Thank you for the gift. $54 million. Y'all still sitting around here trying to figure out. No, listen, I just told y'all $54 million, baby. Nobody should be sitting around here robbing Peter to pay Paul. 54 million. Okay, so how do you do this? Right. So when you go to a location, okay, and say if you're charging them $100 for a test, and you know that the lab charges you $25, you're going to charge them $125. You ain't taking a fee. No, who's doing that? You're not paying the fee. The company is going to pay the fee. SLB, that's another one of my students. She doing good in the industry as well. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get it back. Keep telling y'all. Anyway, so this is how this works, guys. So they like, dang, this is how we partner with them and make money instead of having people on our clock not doing anything. Guys, I'm telling y'all, pretty soon they won't even have people working in there like that. They're just going to have their stuff set up or have a few offices set up where they just do the screenings. Because why? They won't need nobody in there. What we need y'all here for? No, y'all not doing nothing. What we out here? We're marketing. We're talking to people, boots on the ground, because we got grown folks' bills and grown folks' needs, and these grown folks' needs got to be in somebody's back. Hello? And it's these businesses out here that need you. Hello? They need you. That's what they need. So they need more people to step up. Hello? So this is for builders. This ain't for people that's observers, man. This is for builders. If you're bold enough to make $500 in a day, this is for you. But if you're scared, this ain't for you. This not for you. If you're not willing to build, this not for you. But I'm going to tell you something. Them bills, they don't go away. They don't go away. Hello? 365 days of the year. There's 365 days of the year. And some people only get paid 52 times per year. Hello? Hey, boss lady. A year. Which boss lady is this? Oh, this boss man. I'm sorry. My bad. Listen, guys. 52. Did you really think about it though? You grown bills, grown kids, real life stuff going on, and you only getting paid 52 times out of the year when it's 365 days of the year? Come on, man. You got to start moving like you grown for real. You got to start moving like you got real grown bills and real grown goals. Because you don't have to be broke out here. It's too much bread out here to struggle. You just got to be willing to hustle, man. That's it. You got to be willing to play full out. You can't give up. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, somebody I've been doing this for 2 days. No. Baby, that's what they want. The jobs, they banking on you to be afraid and scared and feeble. That's what they want you to be. They want you to be feeble so you can continue to come to their clock. Come on, let us spoon feed you a little change, because you don't even know that you're worthy of more. You don't even know your money for real. And that's what we want you. We want you to know that. Hello, y'all click the L tree in my bio to get started. Payment plans available: Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. It's only $600, guys. $600. You're gonna get DOT and non-DOT. Hello, I'm showing love. You're getting qualified to do DOT collections as well as non-DOT collections. So when someone call you and say, "Hey, we need somebody to do a non-DOT," you can say, "Oh, I'm qualified. You good? You qualified to do both." You ain't got to tell them that, but I'm just saying. Versus when somebody call you say, "Oh, I need somebody to do a DOT." "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't offer that." Now you missing out on money. Come on, man. You too grown to be missing out on money. We can't do that. It's 2026. It's time for you to move differently. Differently, baby. You got to change your mindset. I keep telling y'all, your words have power. You got to move a certain type of way. That vibration, baby, you can't fool it. You cannot fool it. It's called the law of vibration. You can't fool it. You got to stop having that desperation and that scarcity and that lack. Oh, there's a lack of money. There's a lack of opportunity. Baby, when you are money, hello, you was given the power to obtain wealth. Hello, church people. You was given the power to obtain wealth. You got to start speaking out of your mouth what it is that you want, baby, because I ain't scared and I'm not afraid. Hello. What the world? Baby, been there, done that. I did it broke. I did it scared. I did it unsure. I was broke. Hello. But baby, it's simple economics. The people at the top always got something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Baby, the winter storm just came. Go look at the aisles, baby. All the food, everything is gone. Hello? Everything is gone. People went to go buy it from a business. If they had the money or not. They took $5 and bought some bologna. Baby, they took $4 and bought some bread. They took $7 and bought some milk. Hello? Something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. This is what you need to get out of the struggle and stay out of the struggle. Guys, you're going to get community support. You're going to get your mock. Yes, my mocks come included. I know a lot of, let me show y'all this. But y'all think I'm playing. let me find it. I'm going to find, yeah, let me see. Is it at the top? I got so much stuff in this phone. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. What they say? This what the people charging out here now. This the people charging. DOT. Just DOT alone, not DOT and non-DOT. You get a bundle. You get DOT and non-DOT with me when you go on my program. It's $900. Listen, but I understand. You can put your whole family on out here. You getting out of the struggle when you get this. Like, period. You putting yourself in position to win. But you see what the prices are here right now. $100. Look at that. That's what they got for you out here. Look. This is what they got for you. This is what they got for you. Wait. There's more. But wait. And guess what? It don't even come with the mocks. It's separate. I know a lot of people that have it separately. Okay, DOT separate, non-DOT separate. Now your mocks. You see that? $1,600 if you want to get qualified just in DOT. Now you're not just DOT. That's what they got out here. That's what's out here. What we got? So this is where we are right here. No degree required, guys. No degree required. This is an online course for self-paced learning. Once you get qualified through my program, your qualification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. I'm going to show you how to get set up with your lab. Get partnered with your lab. They're going to send you all of your supplies, everything you need. You ain't got to worry about buying no supplies. All of that is going to come to you. And I'm actually doing 90 days of community support for free. 90 days. Hello? With Coach Portia, baby, listen. Stop playing. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Thank you for the follow. Any questions? Guys, look down go to my testimonials. Y'all want to hear more? Go to my testimonials. They're there. I am a tree that bears fruit. For real. I bear real fruit.
So how was the training for you though?
I bear real fruit.
But the training was excellent. All you have to do is just study. The training is excellent. I love how you got it in the classroom where we all help each other. Like, I get so much information off the classroom. Like, literally, like, you could just, then a lot of questions that I have, like you said, once you type it in a search bar, it pops right up. So that's very helpful. Like, anything I want to know, I can go in there, waivers, how to set up. Yes, and you're very helpful, and I love and you respond, you talk to us, you really put your time in there, and I really love that. It's very valuable. It's very valuable. Yes, no gatekeeping in the group.
Good job. Thank you so much for showing up and getting this done. There's a lot of money here to be made. I'm just excited that you're putting yourself in position to get it.
Yes, I'm going to order that book. I'm probably order it Monday.
And look, guys, you can do this in 2 weeks. You can, if you come in here and do what you need to do, you can do this in 2 weeks. I've had people to do it in 7 days, 9 days, You can do this. Don't procrastinate. Get it done. When you know all this bread out here on the table, why are we procrastinating? No procrastination, please. Please. None. Okay, let's go to more. Y'all want to hear more testimonials? What y'all want? I got plenty. I got plenty of testimonials. Y'all ready?
When they call you, what did they say?
They said you can be at the hospital to do non-penal NCLT.
Chris, get your money right. Listen. I'm finna send you a breakdown. But when you get there, you need to make, because you hadn't even sent them the invoice for the first one. So when you get there, just make sure you get all your money. You know invoice needed, but I'll send you this breakdown. You never know I send you this breakdown, but you go ahead and get your money for the first one, $1,160, period. And then you're doing one more. You got to pay for your travel. So only thing we'll need to adjust is just for non-DOT. But this was a part of the pilot crash, right?
Yes.
Okay, baby, we ain't no. Give them a little discount because you do it because you did the first one for them, but this one you give them a little slight discount. Now look, just look at that. They are business that we talk about. And do they want the other two? Well, they still waiting on the other people to come. Well, I mean, good job, Chrissy, man. You have to make about 3 G's today. So
grown folks bills
plus $250, $1,410. Period. That's it, Chrissy. You ran up a bag before 9 a.m., baby. I'm so proud.
Go to my testimony. She ended up making over $1,800. Why? Because she a grown woman with grown folks' bills. She dealing with businesses. They got plenty of money. That was a helicopter crash. Baby, knees in back. Period. It wasn't finna go. Any questions before I end the live, guys? Listen, make a boss move today. Baby, make a boss move. King's stomach will always win, baby. Your money will grow wings and fly because you cannot save yourself out of the struggle. You cannot work yourself out of the struggle, baby. You got to invest. It's never been a money problem. It's a high-paying skill problem. That's what it is. And you are needed in this space. Listen, we ain't even got enough people out here dominating this space yet. There's not even enough people to know about this yet. I'm not even gatekeeping. Here you are. There's people that don't even know about it. I've had several students that took my course. They work for the lab. One of my students there at the lab worked for the lab 23 years. 23 years. And she did not know that she could do this independently and start her own business. She didn't know that. 23 years? Do you think they're going to say, hey, you know what? You know that you can make way more money if you did this independently. Of course not. Of course not. They have to find out on social media. There's not enough people talking about this. And to be honest, I don't even think it was meant for us to know about it. And you know what I mean, us. It wasn't meant for us to know about this. It wasn't. Right? So now that I know, and since I've known, I'm screaming to the rooftop. I'm telling everybody. Because there's no need for anybody to struggle when there's opportunities out here like this. Yes, you're going to have to do it scared. You're going to have to do it broken. You're going to have to do it unsure. Because that's what success kicks in at, baby. Because if everybody knew everything, baby, everybody would be good if they knew everything from the jump. Oh, I'm going to be successful. Okay, cool. Let me do that. I ain't going to have no problem. Oh, woo. Let me do that then. I'm gonna cry. Wait a minute. I see some visions of myself crying, and I don't like that. No, that's uncomfortable for me. I see myself crying. I don't want to do that. Oh no, baby. This is what it takes. Hello? It builds character. I'm just saying, man. If I would have stayed where I was, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have been able to help the amount of people that I have helped today. Guys, you are here to bless yourself and other people. But it's important that you make moves to get you to your next level. Guys, it's all about movements. Movement is needed. Movement is magic. I'm not saying that, oh, when you get into this industry that you're going to love it or you're going to just fall in love with it or that is your passion. I don't know. But when you start doing something new, it gives birth to new money-making ideas. You could just discover your passion. I discovered mine. I took a pay cut to discover my passion. It made no sense for me to leave $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day to go work online to do something that I knew nothing about, that I thought the whole concept was weird. I went from making $1,000 a day, sometimes $2,000, sometimes $3,000 in a day. I took a pay cut to go do something I knew nothing about. I didn't get paid for 2 weeks because I wasn't making no money. I had to figure out how the ropes, right? For $1,200 in a week. But it wasn't about me. I've gotten that back double, baby. That ain't nothing that was a while ago. But it made no sense to leave. Like, what am I doing? This makes no sense. But I knew the money no longer served me as far as making me happy, right? There's always something better. You are not who you're going to be yet. But I had to come from me on the high horse, me seeing this type of money, so I can go help others make it as well. I went from making $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, to helping others make $1,000.
I got to calm down because I said I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this awesome opportunity. I've been in online marketing for over 2 years. I've never had $1,000 a day. I met Portia. I've been following her since MCA. I followed her with my econ. I followed her with just everything she do. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm sure she don't understand or don't think that people are looking, but I was the one that was looking. When she came with this opportunity, I hopped on it. And I said I wasn't going to cry. But Friday, I hit my $1,000 day. And it was all because of what she taught me.
Receipts. I had to take a pay cut to discover my passion. Baby, my passion is helping people. That's my passion. Hello? How can you be making so much money and you don't reach back to help nobody else? It didn't make sense. Oh, I made it. I'm good. No, because we're here to bless ourselves and bless other people. Yeah, I took a pay cut, but I've gotten that back through knowledge and understanding. Because through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. I don't just pop in something and just make money. No, I can't skip the struggle. I can't skip the learning like anybody else. Hello? Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth.
No, for real, Portia, I really appreciate it, girl, because, I mean, last year I was in a really bad place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. Like, to even put on this opportunity to invest in myself and spend $50 funky dollars to look at. $50, yes, didn't know if I had the money to spend it, didn't know if I was going to get any of it back. Like, this is a live testimony of investing in yourself, not knowing where to get the money from, finding the money, and buying a house. Like, I went from selling bags to buying a house. Oh my God, Portia, thank you. I'm about to cry, but I love it. And I appreciate you so much because without you, none of this would have been possible.
To be connected to me and not get a bag. The only way you don't get a bag is if you choose you don't want it. Because I can't do the work for you, but I'm damn sure going to put you in position to get it. Point blank, period. Y'all, any questions before I end the live? Thank you guys so much for rocking out with your girl today. I didn't expect nobody to be on here. Y'all know I've been on vacation. I've been off like a mug. I ain't expect nobody to be on here. But y'all showed up for your girl. Thank you guys so much for all the likes and the follow. Oh, look at that 6K. Period. Y'all came through. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. I ain't had to use my own thumb today. Thank you. Thank you so much for the hearts and the likes and the follows. And I think I got some gifts too. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you guys. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Did you know gratitude open up doors your hustle never could? Just by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you that I can hear, that I can see, that I can breathe. Thank you for my fingertips. Thank you that I can see the beautiful trees outside and that I can hear the birds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for my phone that I'm holding. Thank you for the TV. Thank you for the tea that I'm drinking. Did y'all know that? Gratitude will open up doors your hustle never could. That's a law. That's a kingdom law. A lot of people struggle because they don't know the laws. A lot of people, listen, living in this earth is not supposed to be hard. It's not. But there's laws that we have to apply. kingdom laws, universal laws, laws that God put here forth for us to be able to subdue the earth. Gave us dominion to subdue the earth. But there's laws here. And when you follow the laws, you will get a predictive result. Consistency. Show up. Sow a seed. Reap your harvest. Every farmer, they sow seeds, baby. They plant those apples and turnip greens and whatever they planting. And they already know that they're going to get a predictive result. They know that. They don't plant the seed and say, oh, Lord, please, Lord Jesus, did you see me plant the seed? Could you please let it grow? That's not what they do. It's a law. Sow a seed, reap harvest. That's a law, guys. Hello? Procrastination, you out of order. Procrastination, you out of order. Hello? Stop procrastinating. Stop sitting back, wait, oh, I'm just waiting. If God want me to have it, I have it. Baby, God gave you power to obtain wealth, gave you dominion power. Hello? Dominion over your own life and circumstances. Hello? Oh, God blessing him and not blessing me. That ain't how God works. God had no respect to person. You follow these laws and you're going to get your predictive result. God give us grace, favor, and mercy. And these universal laws, use them. If you don't know the universal laws, go to the L Trim my bio, get my kingdom law, kingdom coded flip deck. It's $37. You need the law. Oh, y'all think, let me show y'all some. Matter of fact, I'm going to let y'all hear a testimonial. And this was just one of the young ladies that was in my mentorship group when I did Wake Up and Win. She learned about the kingdom laws in my group, right? In my mentorship group, but she would hear me talk about them on live. So let me find it, because I'm gonna tell y'all, baby, listen. I don't listen, whatever I create and whenever I create with others in mind. I don't just create stuff for no dollar. No, baby. Whatever I create is valuable. Best believe it. Best to believe, because I follow the law of proportional return. Hello. The law of proportional return is the seed, the quality and the clarity of the seed that you sow, hello, affects the speed and the abundance of your harvest. I stand on the law of proportional return. I don't just be out here throwing stuff. Ooh. No, the quality and the clarity. So y'all see people like, can you watch my video for 60 seconds? They don't say nothing. They just sit there. You watch me for 30 seconds. No, I follow the law of proportional return. Let me find Linda. Let me see. I got so much stuff. Here it is. Y'all listen to this.
If I would have never came, it really just changed me. If I would have never came across you on TikTok, I would have never made all of this possible. You just set a spark in me. Just me coming across you. Look at it now. What has it been? 28 days and I got a freaking office. I got a website. I got all these things going on. Baby, I started listening to them kingdom principles. I said, man, them kingdom principles changed my life. Man. I joined the Wake Up and Win because I had been listening to you with the kingdom prayer. I catch you online. And then I was like, I joined the Wake Up and man, I mixed some kingdom principles with that Wake Up and Win. And it was like, boom. It was like a magic combustion, baby. I said, shit.
Now that's Linda. And if y'all first came on here, that was one of her invoices that I showed you guys. She's making money. She's following law. Okay, so she sent me a text message. Let me see, because she purchased my Kingdom Code Flip Deck. Let me find Linda. Here it is. She sent me a text message. She said, thank you for the heart. She said, I love the flip book. Absolutely amazing. I would love a hard copy. This book should be in Barnes and Nobles. Definitely a book I want to pass down to heirs that choose to go down the path of success. I love you so much. I could kiss you. If you really intake the message in the book, it's no way you can't be successful. I'm so happy I met you. I cherish you. Oh my gosh. You have changed my life completely. And all I can do is cry and say thank you. All of the fighting, all of the things I endured is worth it now because I crossed paths with the angel who blessed my path. Thank you. Everything I create with others in mind. I follow the law of proportional return. Okay. Everybody need this flip deck. I'm telling you, people should not be struggling. People think that life is not hard, baby. Life is not hard. You're actually supposed to enjoy your life while you are here. Okay. And if you want to skip the struggle of things and the guessing and wondering, God, are you hearing my prayers? How come it seems like every time I go forward, I take a step back? Why am I always struggling? Why am I always this? I'm a nice person. Why isn't anything good happening to me? Baby, you got to follow kingdom law. Go and get my flip deck, 30 Laws for Abundance, Life, Money, and Business. It's only $37. Put it on the payment plan if you need to. I think it's Klarna and Afterpay over there. Kingdom Code and flip deck. Get it. It will change your life. Follow the laws. You have to understand that. I understand we got this body and you looking at, oh, I'm so cute. Look at me. Hey. Hello. But you are a spiritual being having a human experience. This is just flesh. You are cold, vibration, and spirit, baby. So how you move matters. What you put out into the atmosphere, how you choose to use your power, it matters. Just because you ain't know, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't tow my car. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to park there. Well, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Because you ignored the law or ignorant of it, we're towing your car. And no matter how much you cry, no matter how much you beg, and know how much you pray and say, in Jesus' name, I rebuke you. They're not going to put your car down till you run them their money. Because it's law. it is an incorruptible law. Nobody can corrupt it. That's what I love about God's law. People in their flesh, and we know the law of the land, oh, we know they corrupt. But God's law, baby, I'm unmovable and unshakable when it comes to this law. I'm gonna go. Y'all tap in. Get the book. It's $37. Let that help you get you to your next level. If you're afraid to invest in yourself, afraid to get to the next level, afraid to be successful, which you should be. You should be. That's what you should be. Ain't no everybody on phone had. That's a lie. Because baby, everybody got bills. If I gotta be in, we gotta be in this world to endure trauma, hurt, pain, losses, all of the things. If we know that we're gonna endure these things, we're gonna live, we're gonna die, all those things. But we also are supposed to experience joy and happiness and wealth and riches. If I can't get none of that, then why am I even doing any of this? I could have left a long time ago. I want everything that I am supposed to have, and I will get everything I'm supposed to have. Point blank in the period. And I hope you feel the same way. 1,500,000,000. That's what I'm speaking out of my mouth. There's trillionaires out here. 1,500,000,000. Yeah. I call it by force, baby. Give it here. Right? Not by label, but by divine law. I'm following laws. Okay, it wasn't gonna go. It's probably too much for y'all. It's probably too much for you. Too much for you. I gotta go. Anyway, guys, if you guys don't have any other questions for me, click the L tree in my bio. Download my guide on how to start a mobile testing business. That is free. Download it or register for the course. Payment plans available: Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. I will see you guys later, y'all. Thank you guys so much for following. If you're not following, make sure you follow so you get notification next time I go live on TT. I'm on YT as well. I'm on IG and I'm on FB right now. So I'm on all social media platforms live right now. So I will see you guys later. Y'all have an amazing night in the... Oh, wait a minute. It's only 1:59 p.m. Y'all have an amazing rest of your day in the zoo. Period.